Dr. Weiner, now that winter's coming, do you expect to see more conditions that are affected by the cold weather?
Yes, every winter I see certain conditions that are adversely affected by cold weather. Cold weather is tough on your skin because cold winds and low temperatures contribute to dry skin. Cold also causes chafing, which can irritate dry skin even further.
What are some of the problems that you see in patients during the winter months, and how often do you see them?
On a regular basis, I see a variety of skin problems which are related to cold winter conditions. In many patients, I see dry, thick, cracked, scaly skin on their heels, and to a lesser extent the balls of their feet. Patients complain that those cracks and fissures are painful. I also see dry skin and winter itch in elderly patients. Eczema is another condition that tends to be worse when the weather's cold, so I do see patients with eczema much more during the winter months.
So what are the problem areas? Face and hands mostly?
Actually, the face is not the most problematic area, although I do see quite a number of cases of dry, irritated skin around the mouth. This is usually due to the forced hot air that's used in the wintertime. This type of heating often causes congestion and subsequently mouth breathing, which dries out the lips and the corners of the mouth. The condition leads people to lick their lips and the corners of their mouth, which results in a saliva-induced irritant contact dermatitis secondary to the saliva. The treatment for this is either Vaseline or Aquaphor, and if it is severe, a prescription-strength low-potency cortisone ointment. Skin problems related to winter are much more common on the hands, lower legs, and the feet. Eczema tends to be worse in the winter, including hand eczema. Other problem areas for winter are in the skin folds, such as the folds of the arms, the neck, and the back of the knees. In the winter, I also see a condition called keratosis pilaris, which is characterized by scaly hair follicles on the back of the upper arms and the tops of the thighs. While keratosis pilaris is seen year-round, it may become inflamed and itchy when the weather is cold. Dry, chapped, fissured, and cracked skin on the hands is another common problem in the winter.
If I don't protect my skin during the winter, will the harshness of the weather cause premature aging?
The short answer is yes. Cold winds and low temperatures dry your skin, which can contribute to skin that ages prematurely.
So what products and creams can you recommend to keep the skin hydrated during the winter?
Good skin care is a year-round concern, but winter requires particular focus on combating dryness. I generally recommend Dove soap and Dove soap for sensitive skin for hand washing, bathing, or showering. For patients that have eczema or very sensitive skin, I recommend Cetaphil cleanser. I also recommend Aveeno or Eucerin lotion and creams for the body. For more severe cases of dryness, I also recommend applying Aquaphor ointment at bedtime, especially after the bath or shower.
How would you treat dry skin conditions which aren't resolved by over-the-counter products?
For keratosis pilaris and for the dry, thick, scaly heels, I use a 40 to 50% urea product such as Chromo 40 cream or Keralac ointment. All of these prescription products are known as keratolytic agents which dissolve scale. I can also use Keralid gel and salicylic acid compounded in either Aquaphor or Eucerin cream. I will also sometimes use 12% ammonium lactate cream such as Lachydrin, another prescription product. There is a Lachydrin cream that's available over the counter which is only 6%, but that may not work as well as the 12% product. It's very important to note that all these keratolytic agents cannot be used on inflamed or cracked skin because it will burn those areas. Sometimes I must first prescribe a topical cortisone preparation to decrease the inflammation before I can prescribe the keratolytic agent.
Do you have any other recommendations to protect skin from the elements?
During the winter months, moisture is key. Other recommendations are to use a cool mist room humidifier during the winter to keep moisture in the air. Moisturize after bathing when the skin is still damp. I find patients get a much better result by timing their moisturizing properly. As in any season, protect your skin from the elements. Wear protective clothing such as gloves, warm socks, hats, or earmuffs, and even ski masks if necessary. This clothing will be helpful in protecting skin from the elements. A commonly overlooked recommendation is to wear sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30, even during the winter months. This is especially important for those participating in winter sports such as skiing or snowboarding. Similar to water activities in the summer, sunlight reflects off the snow, increasing your total sun exposure.